Hey everyone, so today I am here to talk about something that just recently came up, which is the J-pop tag, which was created by Pandainthe Night. And I heard about it courtesy of Hikkipedia, who did Pandainthe Night's J-pop tag, and she also tagged several others of us to do this J-pop tag as well. So I will put a link to both Hikkipedia and Pandainthe Night's channel, so you guys should definitely check them out if you are interested in J-pop. I don't know why you're watching this video if you're not interested in J-pop, otherwise it's pretty pointless. So regardless, let's go ahead, and I'm gonna be reading off these questions, so don't mind me if I look down for a second while I am doing this. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. So the first question says, how did you get into J-pop, J-rock, or Visual Kei? So I originally first ever got into it really from anime. The first thing was when I was younger, Sailor Moon came on Toonami right after school. It was Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z, and like I would literally wait on the edge of my seat to go home every day just so I could watch the next Sailor Moon episode. And so after I saw Sailor Moon, it had of course the English opening theme song, but at that time YouTube was kind of coming out, and I went online and I would watch some Sailor Moon music videos, and that was actually the first time I ever heard the opening song for Sailor Moon in the Japanese version. And I was just like, wow, this is so different, this is really interesting, I really like this. And so that kind of started letting me hear a little bit more, but I didn't really truly get into it until Kingdom Hearts came out. And when that first Kingdom Hearts game came out, I think it was like 2000 or 2001, it was something like that, because I got a PS2 for my birthday and it was a really big deal for me. And so I got that game, but of course Utada Hikaru was doing the opening theme song for that game, and I just fell in love with it, and I just thought it was just so fantastic. And then Final Fantasy X came out, and Final Fantasy X-2, and X-2 was when I like really got into J-pop, because that's when I got introduced to Kodakumi, who did the Real Emotion opening for the Japanese version. The next question is your current favorite girl and guy group. I will be 100% honest with you, I don't actually really listen to very many girl groups, and the only one I can think of right now that I do really like is Baby Metal. As for a favorite guy group, currently my favorite guy group right now is probably Flow. Next is my favorite female and male solo artists. So my number one female solo artist, if you haven't already watched my videos on my channel, because you should know this by now, is Kodakumi. She is my ultimate favorite. Then for male artist, my favorite would have to be Gakt. He just has a very unique voice. Question 4 is, what other groups do you like? Group-wise, I also really like Back On, Asian Kung Fu Generation, 1OK Rock, The Gazette, and the Wagaki Band. Solo artists, I also really like Hamasaki Ayumi, Amoto Namie, Hikaru Utada, and that's kind of all I can really think of for my solo artists. But yeah, that's pretty much what I would have to choose there. Ideal type. I'm assuming this means my ideal type of song. I typically prefer rock songs. I really do like rock, but I do also really like just your typical J-pop song. I mean, as long as it's got like a good beat, it's got good instrumentals behind it. I mean, typically I will find some way to enjoy that song. Question 6 is, what songs will I never get tired of? Let's just go ahead and throw this out there. Most Kodakumi songs I do not get tired of. I pretty much like almost all of her discography, as well as Hamasaki Ayumi. I do like a lot of her songs. Some name ones from her that I'll point out is A Song for X, or I guess A Song for XX, you know what I mean. I like that song. And then Step You I never get tired of, and Memorial Address and Because of You. I really like those ones. And Surreal. Surreal is just, I like that song. And then for Amoto Namie, I can't really say that there's any songs that I don't get tired of, because I'm not like 100% in love with everything about her music because she typically doesn't write her songs. And so she's still very talented though, and definitely one of my top favorite artists, but I definitely can't say that there's a single song that I just never get tired of, because sometimes like I'll go through a mood where like I really like her music, and then other times I'm like, kind of tired of this. So question 7 is, what song do you have to sing every time it comes on? Again, pretty much every Kodakumi song that comes on I have to sing along with. I will definitely point out like Cutie Honey and Butterfly. I mean, your typical ones that she sings all the time because they're really catchy. And Universe. I don't know what it is about that song, but like I have to sing it. I just love that song. As for Hamasaki Ayumi, Step You, Unite, and Surreal, like those I have to sing all the time. A lot of them I don't know like a lot of the words to a lot of Hamasaki Ayumi songs, and so I can't really sing along with them, but I'll definitely be like, na 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 na, like, you know, with them. So, I mean, there's a way. I'm working on it, but, you know, one step at a time. Next question is, do I know any choreography? Yes, everyone, I do know some choreography. I will definitely point out, okay, that pretty much all of them are just Kodakumi. So, Hamasaki Ayumi doesn't really have dance moves per se. She has good music videos, but she doesn't really, like, she's not known for her dancing, if you know what I mean. And I mean, Muro Namie is really known for her dancing, and the girl can dance, but I don't know, Kodakumis are still my favorite. So I guess if I had to list out which ones that I do actually know, I know the dance from her Love Me Back music video, as well as Like It, X Tape, and I feel like there's one I'm forgetting, and I think it is Real Emotion, and I'll go into that story in a little bit with another question that we get. Question 9 is favorite music videos. This one is a little harder for me because there's a lot of music videos that I do enjoy. So I guess from Kodakumis, the ones I can think of are Real Emotion, I like that one. Dance in the Rain, No Man's Land, I love it. It's like kind of eerie and crazy and just out there. Candy, I really like that one just because it's, I don't know, it's different, it's exotic. And then Showgirl and Can We Go Back. I like the rock, like I mentioned before, like my ideal type is more of like rock theme, and Kodakumi just looks awesome with like her hair all back and like that mohawk and like super dark makeup. Ecstasy was really fun just for the dance. So Nice, she looks gorgeous in that kimono, and it just suits her so well, and I just love the dance, and she just looks awesome in it. Aisho is beautiful as well, and sorry guys, I wrote some of these down so that I don't forget them, because I am terrible just like thinking of it on the spot. Like you would be sitting here watching like 15 minutes of silence while I sit here and contemplate. And Dreaming Now, I really like that music video. The dance is really fun. And then Shake Hip. I know that that's not like a song she wrote and it's a cover song, but I like the music video for it. And then most recently, I like her Lit music video, and it's just refreshing, and it kind of reminds me of Ecstasy a little bit. So yeah, those are my top for Kodakumi. As for Hamasaki Ayumi, my favorite ones would have to be Surreal. I really like that one because you can just like envision like this all happening in her mind, and the way that they did it is just beautiful. I really like Voyage. It's kind of, Voyage is so cheesy, like the way that it looks, but that's part of the charm of it and why I love it so much. Is it's like, I mean, just the tune, when you just listen to that song, you can hear a story being told, and then just the music video telling that story, and it just encapsulated and made it that much better for me. Then I like Ourselves, very dark and just different. Because of You, again, more of that rock side, love it. Jewel, I love that one for just how beautiful and sparkly and glittery everything is. Like, she just looks stunning, and that, I don't know what you want to call it, the little, it looks like the little cloak thing that Belle wears in like Beauty and the Beast. Part of Me, I really liked that one. Talking to Myself. I like that one. Again, it's a rock one, but it's kind of like an end of the world kind of theme going on. Rule, I thought was just awesome with all the ninja stuff. Ballad was stunning and beautiful. I'm obsessed with that song, and she just looks gorgeous in that music video. Brillante is beautiful, and that it's exotic, but then the music video, it was kind of weird that it was like a boxing thing, but regardless, I still like that one. And then the last one I could think of is Summer Diary, because it shows lots of her and Shuya together, and I do like them. I'm just sad that they never ended up together, but you know, that's life. Anyways, as for favorite MVs for Amuro Namie, I would have to say Damage and Neon Light Lipstick. I love how it's like a whole story with that book and her in the cloak. It just looks fantastic. Sweet Kisses I just thought was cute and fun. Ment was just awesome. I love how like stoic and serious her face looked with it, with the cape and the dancing and all the people. Fighter, I love that they put like Death Note in there, and just like it was just a really cool collaboration in my mind. Fast Car, I love the dance on that one, and Speedstar. So those are pretty much my top favorite MVs. I'm not listing any of the other groups because I haven't really watched music videos from them. I pretty much just listened to like their albums. But I do like from Baby Metal the Megitsune and Karate music videos, and that's about all else I can think of when it comes to favorite MVs. Question 10 is my favorite singer who is also an actor or an actress. And I'm just gonna be real with you guys. I honestly don't know who is a singer that is also an actor or an actress, so I'm not even gonna answer this question because I honestly haven't really paid attention to that. Next one is dream concert or first concert. So sadly everyone, I have not gotten to go see any J-pop, J-rock, or anything in concert. But let's have hope everyone and stay positive and hope that one day I'm going to get to go. And so if I get to go, when I get to go, that's what we're going to change it to stay positive here. My dream concert will be to go see Kodokumi live, because she is my all-time favorite artist, and she is known as the Queen of Live because that girl can put on a show and she can dance, she can belt that voice out, and she gets the crowd pumped and excited, and I just love it, and I would die inside to go see her. And oh my gosh, what if I got to go up on stage with her? I would probably be one of those girls that starts crying and hiding her face behind the towel and just shock. But I can dream, guys. I can dream. I would have liked to have seen Amuro Namie in concert, but obviously she's retiring this year, so I'm a little late on that boat, so too bad. Hamasaki Ayumi, I would really like to see her live as well, but I just feel like because of like how her hearing loss is kind of starting to affect her more, and like I think they've confirmed that she's losing her hearing in her final good ear, that she's kind of getting a little tone deaf, but she's still extremely talented. You know, we know she has the voice, but you know, you kind of have to be able to hear to be able to sing right. And so I just feel like the quality of her concert isn't as good as it used to be in the past. So in the past, I would have loved it. But if I got the opportunity, like if I went to Japan and both Kodokumi and Hamasaki Ayumi were performing like in the same week, and I got to be able to go to both of them, by all means, guys, I would go. And so, but if any of those other groups or bands or solo artists, if they ever come to America, I'm going to see and do everything that I can to actually go to one, because I need to experience it, guys. I'm in great need. Question 12 is my first purchase. So the very first thing that I ever purchased that was J-pop was Kodokumi's Come With Me single. Now, the reason that I purchased this was because at the time I had found out that Final Fantasy X was getting a sequel. Okay, I love Final Fantasy X, and that was the first Final Fantasy game that I ever actually like played and beat. And I just fell in love with the characters and the storyline, and so when I found out that there was going to be a sequel, Final Fantasy X-2, I was stoked, and I was literally Googling everything I possibly could about this, and then I found out that, oh, well, there's this Japanese singer named Kodokumi who's going to be singing the opening song called Real Emotion, as well as another song called 1,000 Words. And I saw the beginning sequence for the Japanese version with Kodokumi singing and Yuna doing all the dancing, and I just fell in love with it the moment I heard it. And then I found out, oh, well, she's going to be singing the songs in English for the American version. and that found out that the English versions were going to be on this Come With Me single. So I immediately wanted to purchase that. Of course, we ended up finding out later her English was terrible and they had Sweetbox end up doing the songs for the American version, you know, which was a good thing. But I still wanted that release. It was still really important to me, so I got that. But in that same shipment, I also got Motonamie's Put 'Em Up single that also had the song Exist For You on there. And then I also got Hamasaki Ayumi's it was like a techno remix album, and I was really young at the time, guys, okay, so I didn't really know that there were like remix albums, and that wasn't really a thing because it wasn't really a big thing in America yet. And so I got this album because I was looking for this specific song. I was looking for the song Trauma, okay, but I had seen and heard her song Trauma in this Final Fantasy X-2 music video someone had posted on YouTube, but it was like this remix song of it. And so I heard on YouTube the original song, and I was like, oh no, I don't want that, I want this remix. So then I saw this remix album and it had Trauma in it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this must be it. Little did I know that she has like 30 remix albums. So I just saw Trauma on the list, and it ended up being the complete wrong thing of what I was looking for, but I still have it, and it was still a good CD. So regardless, those were my first 3 purchases because they were all together in my one first purchase. But yes, so that is why Kodakumi has such a special place in my heart, is because she was really the one that got me super hardcore into J-pop, was because of Final Fantasy initially. Question 13 is my most recent purchase. So most recently I haven't gotten it yet in the mail, but I have ordered Kodakumi's most recent CD, and which I'm really excited for. I haven't got to hear all the tracks yet because I'm saving it for when I get it so I can literally listen to it in its full glory and see what all my thoughts are and opinions. And then I'll be doing a review on it, so keep your eye out for that. But the most recent one that I had purchased that I have gotten is Hamasaki Ayumi's concert tour from 2000, part 1 and part 2, as well as her live countdown 2000 to 2001. And those were really, really hard for me to find, and I finally found them and I got them, so I was very, very happy. Question 14 is my favorite J-pop fashionista. I'm sure you guys already know this. Yeah, you should be able to guess it at this point. But my favorite one would definitely have to be Kodakumi. I've always really admired her fashion. I think she has really good style. Though there are some times here and there where I see pictures and I'm like, why? I don't understand. But I really do like what she wears a lot of the time. Motonamie is pretty fashionable as well. I haven't honestly paid attention to Hamasaki Ayumi too much and like what she wears every day, so I don't really have an opinion, but I'm sure she's just as good as both of them. Question 15 is my favorite songs. So let's start, of course, with Kodakumi. If I'm being honest, pretty much all of her songs, all of her discography is pretty much my favorite, but I will namely point out Real Emotion, because I have a good attachment to that, as well as 1,000 Words. Cutie, Honey, and Butterfly, some typical ones that we've all heard that she sings at literally almost every concert tour. Ningyo Hime, I really like that one as well because it's more of that rock song, and I've already talked about how much I do like rock songs. Bridget's song is one of the most recent, like slower, mid-tempo type songs from her Double Face Inside album, and I really do like that one, as well as Promise You from that. I think they're both really, really good songs. Aisho, I really like that one. I just thought it was gorgeous. It's kind of like a mid-tempo but a rock at the same time. And then Taboo, I really like that one. No Man's Land and Love Me Back, I love both of those songs. No Man's Land's just another good like rock song, and I never get tired of that one. I have to sing to that one every single time. Dance in the Rain and Piece in the Puzzle are the other ones. I adore Dance in the Rain so much. I just think it's just so fantastic. And then the last 3 that I like are Baseline, recently from her Double Face Outside album. I'm all about that song, guys. I love her deeper voice. She just sounds fantastic in that range. And then I like recently her Lit single as well as her Hush single. And Lit's just like my summer jam right now. So, and Hush is just fantastic. And I can't say anything about the new album because I don't know yet. I haven't listened to it, so we'll see. As for Hamasaki Ayumi, I will have to say my favorite songs are I love Memorial Address. Okay, guys, I just think that is such a beautiful song. It starts off like so slow and then goes into this rock song, and I just love it. Also, Ourselves, I love that one, as well as Voyage. Kind of already like mentioned those. Because of You, I love that one. Jewel, again, I know some of these are going to be repetitive because I like both the music videos and then I like the songs, so just deal with it, okay? I also really, really love the song Moments, as well as Carols from her My Story album, and Moments is just, it's a stunning song to me. So I really, really love that one. Talking to Myself, Marionette, Green, those are gorgeous songs. And of course, Ballad. I love Ballad so much. It's like the most beautiful ballad song I've ever heard, and it's just a masterpiece. So if you haven't heard that song, you need to go type that into YouTube right now and go watch it because it's stunning. Last Minute, Sorrows, M, and Heart Place. Those are other ones that I do like from Hamasaki Ayumi. Now for Moronamie, there's not like a ton of songs that I'm like, oh my gosh, I am obsessed with these, but these are ones that I do like from her. I like Never End, Say the Word, Want Me, Put 'Em Up, Baby Don't Cry, Rocksteady and Damage are really good, as well as Hero. From her final album she most recently released, I love the songs Hope and Finally. I think Finally is just beautiful. It's so simple, but it's powerful, and just, that one's good. It gives me chills sometimes. Question 16 is, if I could spend the day with any J-pop person, who would I want to spend it with? I'm sure you guys can guess this. Kodakumi. Good job! It's like you guys know me. So yes, I would love to spend time with Kodakumi because she has always inspired me so much, and she spends a lot of time writing, you know, her own song lyrics. I love the choreography that she does. I just think she is everything that kind of like an artist should be, with being able to dance and sing and write their lyrics. And she's just, I feel like she puts her fans first, and she has such a very special connection with them, and how almost every concert tour she always invites one audience member to come up on stage with her. And I've never really seen a lot of artists do that, and I just think that that's something that's really cool and unique about her. But I would love to spend a day with her just to kind of see like what it's like to just be her in her everyday life. Not necessarily like who is Kodakumi, the famous person, but you know, the individual, like what does she do in her spare time, like what really makes her happy, and kind of like what makes her tick. And so I think that would just be a really incredible experience. And we are also birthday twins, and we both share November 13th as our birthday, so it was destiny that she was going to be my favorite. So guys, those are all my answers for this J-pop tag. I really want to do a shout out and a thank you to Pandainthe Night for creating this J-pop tag, because it's so true. I've never seen a J-pop tag show up for anyone. So thank you so much for creating this for us. It's been really, really fun going through these questions, and I've been having a really good time watching everybody else's answers to these, and just seeing like what songs you like that I like, and if we all like the same thing. And it's just, I don't know, I just think it's really fun and cool. So if you guys don't do videos, then just put down in the comments below for me your answer to these questions, and I'll post the questions on the description below so you guys can have a copy of that. But otherwise, I want you guys to post a video of you giving me the answers to all these questions, and then just put a link down in the comments below so that I can go and watch it. And yeah, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video and to get to know me and kind of what my thoughts are and what I like. So thank you guys so much, and I will catch you next time for another J-pop review.